Welcome back to Let's Play Shadow Memories. Okay, I'm gonna just do this on the spot here. Okay, next chapter. Ike has died, now he needs that key. So I'm not even gonna screw around with this chapter and like go with like all the possibilities with the rope, like using it in the wrong time. Like if we attached in this area it wouldn't work, but it had percent, I imagine. I'm not gonna do that because that's a pain in the ass. I'm going to try to get ending C in this spot. Click on that door. Moose!
I might as well turn back. There's nothing this way.
Except, you know, the upstairs of the building. Now we can leave. Oh shit, that reminds me. The cat. Fucking forgot about that. I mean, I don't have to do that, but might as well. Screw the tower, screw the tower, screw the... Oh, I didn't even get the rope, actually, now that I think about it, so I'm gonna have to go back anyway. Oh, Slimmy. What? What? I guess I can't get the freaking cat now, can I? Shit, sorry, Sibla, but I didn't get your cat this time around. Also, I didn't freaking figure out how to get the Margarete chocolate either. What? Why would you teleport here? I mean, they're not gonna comment that you just freaking materialized out of thin air. It makes no sense. Wait, why isn't this in black and white? I will take this rope. We get all the way down here. I need some more energy things. Shame Bad's not been able to get the cat this time, though. Want you to get the kitty cat. Tonight before your death, that you must avoid. Can we, like, seriously not go into the building? What about this door? Not accessible. Let me in, Eckart. I need a cat. Actually, it would make sense, because the night before, you know, would be, like, before he mentioned about his cat having a litter and all that. So it makes sense, I guess, that we can't do in this chapter. But still, what a pisser. Yeah, blackmail, blah, blah, blah. Teleportation! I need to stock up on energy units, man. Right here. Running up the stairs. Rope. Rope was clumsy to grab. Seriously, it looked like the rope shouldn't have been long enough.
Oh, is it over? It's got to be cleaned up.
The scene actually plays out a little differently because we told Margarete about the ancestor thing. Imagine if he was still there and he pushed him back over. He was like, "Ah, it was all for nothing."
Oh, hi.
Mr. Eckart, you...
Is this yours?
Mr. Eckart,
I asked you whether this was yours.
yes, someone gave it to me, but we need to...
I see.
Mr. Eckart, there's something I need to ask you.
I'm sorry. Truly, truly sorry. Blackmail. Our daughter went missing 20 years ago. It was Dana's return for your...
For your what?
So, were you the one that stabbed me
What the
too?
fuck does he mean by that? For your... I mean, that...
No, I don't know anything about that.
What the fuck was that all about?
You may not believe me, but that's the truth.
What? So there's someone else trying to kill me too? Then who were you talking to on the phone?
I honestly don't know. He said he'd call again once you were dead. Don't worry. After all, I told you all this, didn't I? I won't make any more attempts on your life, and I plan to give myself up to the police. Forgiveness I can't ask for, but I am sorry.
No, that's all right. I'm still alive, and besides, it's the fault of whoever is really behind this. Please, don't blame yourself too much, Mr. Eckart.
The comb, it somehow made me a sane man again.
I think this is where it differs a bit.
When I look at it, I feel like she's safe.
Hint, hint, hint.
I hold it in my hand. I can believe that the blackmail was nothing but a piece of fiction and that my daughter is out there somewhere, happy and safe. It's as though I'm stroking her little head again.
Hint, hint, hint.
Reassuring. I don't know quite how to express it.
Hint, hint.
I must be getting old.
No, I think I understand. That comb, I'd like you to have it.
Are you sure? Isn't it a keepsake?
But that's definitely hinting, isn't it?
Sweetheart?
Miriam, I woke you.
You know, I think a scene will play out a
Everything's
little
all right.
differently with the pocket watch
You
as well,
shouldn't
because
go
we
back.
didn't
No.
give it away or anything like we did the previous playthrough I did.
My darling, you heard?
Yes. Your voice rather carries, you know.
You loud
I
mouth.
didn't mean to listen, but you sounded so agitated that
Oh, Miriam. Miriam, I'm so sorry.
Everything is going to be all right. You have me, don't you know that? I've always been on your side, always.
Thank you, my dear. Thank you so much.
Don't be silly, dearest. We've been together for 20 years, you know, and... Oh, God. Aren't you...
Oh,
What's going on? Ike, you two know each other?
No. It's just that he looked so much like someone I knew a long time ago. It's all right. You don't have to say anything. A middle-aged woman has memories that are best left as they are. The truth may only disappoint, and I'd rather not be told.
Well, hold on a minute. What is all this? You make it sound like you two are old flames or something. How come I've never heard anything about this? It's a little too secretive for my...
Now, don't worry, dearest. I am a one-man woman, and you know very well that you are that man. Oh.
Oh, different.
It's so... alike.
What's alike?
This comb, and the one I gave the baby, Dana, to hold.
Even
I
bigger
don't
hints.
remember exactly what it looked like anymore, but I think it looked like this. Sort of antique. You know?
What? That's why. I see it now. That's why I feel so peculiar about this thing. Makes sense.
You too? But I didn't think you would have noticed things like her comb.
I didn't think so either, and that's why it's so odd. Ike, is it really all right for me to accept this from you?
you should have it. I've got to get going.
Already?
I have to find out who's doing this.
Yes, if there's anything I can do to help, let me know. I'll do everything in my power.
You don't have as many cats. Sorry, Sibla. I failed to get you the cat this time. But that is clearly hinting Margarete is clearly actually Dana. But then who is the other Dana exactly? I think it's like my theory is, like I mentioned when we went for Dana's ending E, was that she probably is supposed to be from that era. Save interesting scenes. Chapter 7, saved over. But no more saving over those. I'll save over chapter. Actually, I'm not sure which chapter to save over when we get to ending C. Then we go for ending B2 and B1 and then A.
I don't remember seeing this picture before. The stone and the girl. Dana?
The other Dana? There is one thing that the walkthrough mentions that you can do is actually talk to Eckart. Where did Miriam go? Oh, she probably just went back to sleep.
What is it? Anything else you need?
No, nothing in particular. I just wanted to, well, you know, see how you were.
So? Are you watching out for me? Afraid I'll kill myself or something if I'm left alone?
Of course not. You shouldn't... Anyway, I brought that book you lent me.
He returns that.
Done already? You sure?
Uh-huh. It really helped.
Oh, and he
Oops.
comments on that as well. We didn't
Oh.
have it last time, so we didn't
This
comment on
watch.
it.
What's the matter?
He didn't return the book either.
It's nothing, just that I've seen a watch a lot like it.
Must have just went straight to the
This
past.
strange guy in my high school class gave me one that looked just like it. He said it was a symbol of our friendship or something like that.
It's the same guy.
Was he maybe... Well, did he say his father made watches as a hobby?
Oh, you know him too. I hear he's a bit of a celebrity these days, a film producer, I think.
So I've heard.
Well, it's a small world.
So, Mr. Eckert, you went to school with that guy?
Yes, he seemed pretty weird at the time, always mumbling what he said were incantations under his breath. Said he was channeling his psychic energy and all that stuff. Sorry, I'm rambling on, and you're trying to find out who's got it in for you. If there's anything else I can do to help, just give me a yell, okay?
Okay, I'll come back when all this is over.
Please do. But don't do anything too risky. Watch yourself out there.
I wonder if it's even possible to get the cat in this chapter. That'd be ridiculous, but I'm gonna try it.
Find out
Nope.
who's after you.
It's like, no kitty cat. Sorry, Sebla, I could have taken this cat, but I didn't. Because of friggin'... Actually, I want to check something. See that? That's different. The Squire's Crest, Carl Franson. Huh? Is this me in here? I, at some point, went back to the past and, told him to paint some things, so I guess he must have just did that one. Could have done more, but, I didn't have time. I couldn't be bothered. I'm gonna have to pick up more of these freaking energy units. Because, you know, I've got none now, technically. Blah blah blah. Okay, now the hunt for the things is on. Must find energy units. I've gotta find them all. I ain't going in there just yet. Stock up. There's one over here somewhere. There it is. Collect all the energy units that you can find. You know what? I'm curious. What's the church look like in the final chapter? Or was it just the same? It's just the same. Nobody goes to church. But it's the 1500s. Even I mean, expect a bit more than that. There should be an energy unit. There it is. Initiate. Dana.
Dana,
Don't worry about me, Ike. I'm grateful to you, you know, this world, this age. I feel like I've come home after a really long trip.
See?
That's how right it feels, and I mean that. So please, don't look for me anymore. This is where I'm going to spend my life. I've already made up my mind.
Dana,
Oh, remember this?
It's weird, isn't it? It's like the dialogue plays out differently
It's the red
just by
stone from that
choosing
day.
to say that Margarete may be a potential ancestor, which was a lie.
that stone's a... look, do you mind if I ask you to give that to me?
Of course, you can have it. If it weren't for this stone, I would have never met you. Neville would have ended up right here now, talking to you like this. I've always thought that there was something very important about this stone. But that's okay. That's the reason I thought about having it included in my portrait. After all, I got to see you again. Here you go.
Thanks, Dana.
Right after that, it
What are
would
you
be a
gonna do now?
choice. But it isn't because we chose the other one.
There's someone you know that I work with at the manor house where I'm being looked after. He and I, well, we're going to start a life together someday, so I'm going to be staying. I'm really sorry, Ike.
Won't you regret it?
No, I won't. It's all right.
Okay. Well, you take care then.
Thanks. You too, Ike.
I have food. That's typical. Just typical timing. I wonder, is like, not Redstone, is this version of Dana, ancestor of Ike or an ancestor of Eckart? My theory is that's probably one of the two. We could actually, do we even have time? Hey, woman, you got anything to say?
My dream is to keep this shop going forever and ever.
And it shall. Long after you are gone, your shop will live on. Except it won't live on because it's a shop, but you get the idea. It'll be around for many years to come. Under different descendants. And all that shit. Oh, I don't care. Sorry, but I've got business to attend to. Take the stone, shove her up your ass. You did give the stone, right? Yep. Righto. Wait.
Oh, right. They're packing to leave the house. I shouldn't intrude.
I just thought I'd try to intrude to see what would happen. Okay, no, not the phone, you dumbass. We're going to get the most hilarious endings. In a hilarious but tragic kind of ending. You know, when we actually get to the ending itself. Which hopefully won't take too long, because I've got damn food here, man. Is it this way? No. The alchemist's house went boom, smash, boom, smithereens. Something. I'm just gonna eat my food.
Hello, is anybody here? Anybody? Dr. Wagner, Margarete, Hugo. Anyone there?
Hugo!
The basement?
What will it be this time?
This meter here, is this a time machine? That can't be. But that sounded like Margaret's voice just now.
It just seems like it's gonna go into ending D, really, doesn't it? That's not really the case. The time in which I originally existed. puts you right there. I don't think it did that with the other two endings. You had it so you had to do that manually.
Long time no see. Actually, didn't we just see each other today?
Is this Hugo?
Uh-huh. I really like these machines of the future. Being able to just project your voice a long distance, that's really something.
How do you know my number?
Oh, that. I asked someone called Eckart. You know, you mentioned him once.
How did you get here, and why? Were you the one threatening Mr. Eckart?
Come on, threaten sounds so serious. All I did was propose a deal. Can I help it if he jumped at the chance when I told him what he wanted to hear about his daughter? Oh, and about how I got here. It's pretty simple, really. Remember that tool you showed me? I just made one of my own, you see?
What?
Well, actually, I didn't make it, not exactly. The Hugo of the future completed it and gave it to me. A transport mechanism to time-space marked by phenomena of relevance. You like it? Just like yours. Actually, I think the other stuff may be different, but who cares, right? In any case, I can track and follow your machine.
What about Margarete?
Will you look at that? I'm forgetting the point of the whole thing. Can you drop by? I'll be waiting at the square. Bring Homunculus. We have a few things to discuss. Oh, and by the way, do what I tell you, okay? Otherwise, someone you care about's gonna die. I don't have to tell you what I mean about that, right? Later, then.
Hugo!
Hey!
La di do, la da do, la da 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 da. Oh yeah, I forgot. In the previous chapter, we could actually, what's it? No, it might have been early in this chapter. We could apparently talk to old Oleg, and he would like comment on the pocket watch if you still had it. I think, anyway. I mean, how come he doesn't recognize Eike? Because he was inspired to make that movie because of Eike, after all. Yeah, wrong side of town. Well, it was the right side of town, actually. I was just looking the wrong way.
Hugo! Where are you?
Lord, you're so noisy. I'm here, right here.
Hugo! You're the one that's been trying to kill me.
Never mind that. Where's Homunculus?
You heard what I asked you.
The Homunculus was completed because you showed up. You fooled Father into creating the Homunculus. Isn't that right? I read Father's research notes. They said you brought him the last ingredient, the Philosopher's Stone.
Me? Get your father to create Homunculus? All I've been doing is trying to stay alive. But it isn't...
What I really wanted was to get here earlier and stop what you were doing. But all my machine could do is follow yours. So I targeted yesterday's you because I thought I could manage to get to you before you did the things you did today. I had so many chances, but I still didn't manage to kill you off.
Hugo.
It's a shame, but there's no way for my machine to outrun yours. And I can't stop the homunculus from being completed. So I'm switching to another plan. If I can't prevent homunculus from being created in the first place, I'll destroy it. That seems to be the only way to get a hold of the Philosopher's Stone.
Philosopher's Stone? What use is that to you?
You know, actually,
Hugo?
how would he even be able
I'm
to
out
kill
for
homunculus
revenge,
anyway?
get it? Homunculus destroyed my family, and you're the one who had him created.
That's different, isn't it?
Hugo, I can't believe that's true.
Different
I just
dialogue.
doesn't seem like someone who would do a thing like that. There must be some other reason Father just disappeared the way he did. Come on, Hugo. Let's give him a little more time. We'll wait together.
Shut up. That's your problem, you know. Stop treating me like a kid whenever it suits you, all right?
I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings, but
I know that homunculus is made of the Philosopher's Stone. If we got hold of it, we could save Mother.
Save? What do you mean by that?
I can save her life. That's the reason I'm looking for that stone. This time, I'll succeed, and she'll be alive again. We'll all go home together and start over. You understand now? Come on, go get homunculus.
bring her back? Hugo, what do you think you're doing?
You want to raise the dead?
The stone let Father create homunculus. As long as I have the right materials, this should work too.
Hugo, you didn't!
Never mind. Just hurry up.
You used that lock of Mother's hair? You've tried this before?
Hurry up!
Homunculus can't be... Well, he just appears out of nowhere. It has nothing to do with what I want. Yes, he saved my life, but that's about it. It just isn't possible for me to call him up. You've got to understand.
I'll give you 20 minutes. If you don't bring him to me in 20 minutes, I'm just going to disappear. Sorry, sis, but I'll have to leave you behind in this age.
Hugo, what do you think you're doing?
Don't worry. Even if I do end up doing that, nothing's going to happen to you. Leaving your ancestress in this time. You understand what that means, right? Go on, hurry up!
That lip syncing. I just had a thought, but I've already forgot what the thought was. How stupid. Yo.
Didn't I tell you?
Get the fuck out of here, man. So I think for this one, all we have to do is go to the past, something happening to Hugo in his time. That's all we gotta do. The scene will play out quite differently. The scene will hopefully be quite long because I still haven't eaten my food. Oh yeah, I remember what I was gonna say. This is just like the whole raising the dead thing. It made me think of this one time when I was playing Skyrim, and this lighthouse that has a really tragic and screwed up kind of backstory to it. And I remember raising a certain character from the dead, and it didn't really go well because I think they just like turned back into ashes at some point or something like that after a certain amount of time. So Hugo, you can't raise the dead, man. Even Skyrim doesn't allow that shit. At least not for too long, and it doesn't really exactly raise them properly. It's kind of
I don't see that time
temporary and kind
but
of
it
crap.
should get here sometime soon. And there's only one person who can bring
It's
it
not
over.
the same person, Hugo.
Hugo.
You fool!
There's
Have you
no
not seen
other
Full
way.
Metal Alchemist? Of course you haven't. You're from freaking 16th century.
He's not here either. Where can Father be?
He's abandoned us. Father walked out on us.
It's weird how every one of these
How can you say
changes
such a thing?
depend on the
Tell
ending.
me you know for sure that he didn't, sis.
It makes
You
sense, but at
can't.
the same time, it's kind of odd.
He's nowhere to be found. Experiment. Yeah, right.
I'll take another look outside.
I mean, they react differently, don't they? Instead of just going down there and checking the place out, both of them, you know, ends up one of them leaves and the other stays around and something else happens. I mean, what's up with that? Makes for the other endings, but still seems a bit odd.
Father, you don't care about us.
Tragic.
All he thinks about is his stupid research. He lied to us. Oh, damn it.
Hugo, dry your tears.
Holy shit. You aged a lot.
Who are you?
Never mind that. I am giving you this machine.
What is...
The same as the one in the possession of the man you know, a time-traveling mechanism. However, this one is only capable of following his trail. Be aware of that.
You're giving this to me?
Use it. Use it to stop that man, that Ike.
Why?
The truth dawned on me one day that the key to Dr. Wagner's disappearance lay with that stranger. It was he who deceived Wagner and spirited him away with the promise of a great experiment. It must be so.
Is that what happened?
Bullshit.
That must be what happened.
Not only that, but long ago, the stranger possessed a Philosopher's Stone. With the stone combined with the power of science, creation of human life is finally possible. Or of one particular life. One that you attempted to bring back and failed. That of Elena, your mother.
How? How did you know that?
Because I am you.
Where?
Listen, there's more to the story.
Have you been
Isn't
here
it bad
all
to
this
interact with your
time?
past self, though?
Hugo, you
Or is
must
it
get
just
away.
Ike for
Huh?
that?
Wait, hey!
Wait!
What on?
Get out of my way!
Huh? What?
Damn you! Get out of my way!
Oh, so it does happen like that then. Oh. So it is the same with Ike then. If you interact with your past self physically, game
Oh,
over.
my.
But I mean,
Hugo's
Hugo.
gone.
My voice acting is brilliant.
Margarete! Wake up!
Damn it all. Yeah, where is she? Is she on the stairs? Damn it, I guess there's nothing we can do here. This ending is pretty tragic, but it gets comical at the same time when you actually see the full ending. It's ridiculous.
All gone.
Still, that statue of him, seriously, what's up with that?
So, you erased Hugo's existence. You made his different selves touch, didn't you?
Well, not necessarily.
Now, who would have thought you had that in you?
It wasn't his fault.
It wasn't me. I wouldn't do a thing like that.
Partly, anyways. Just triggered him to try to escape.
Not for your life. Congratulations.
Now, where to save this? I guess save it over this file. Epilogue.
Well, looks like it's over, doesn't it? Good job, Ike.
I was trying to change my destiny.
And you did.
But was it all for you? You used me to make sure that you would be created, that no one would rewrite that part.
Now, let's not have all this unpleasant talk about using. I mean, who cares, really? Yes, you managed to preserve my destiny. If you'd been killed, I would never have been born. Immortality has its perks, but you have to be given life first.
I see. So I was just being used. All your talk about an ancestor, was that just to get me to go back to that time?
Well, how should I know? Oh, by the way, I need the digipad back. Farewell, then. I've managed to preserve my own life, but...
But what?
Oh, nothing. I just have this bad feeling. Did your actions really manage to change the flow of events, Ike? Anyway, I suppose we won't be seeing each other again. Your fate's in your own hands now, I'm afraid. Goodbye.
Hey! It's over. Finally over. Man, this has been the longest day of my life.
You know, honestly, it's kind of funny. This whole LP so far probably doesn't even add up to 24 hours, so that's bullshit,
so
Ike.
bright. Never noticed that before.
Never noticed a
I guess
statue
I
before.
just took it all for granted, but this place can be so beautiful. Everything is, really. I just never realized it. The trees and the air and the small things you do every day, the way time passes, all beautiful.
It's all beautiful. Life is wonderful, isn't it?
That's what life's all about. And it was staring me in the face all this time.
That is a
All
beautiful
the
view.
stars up there. I must be lucky. I know how beautiful it is to be alive.
Insert comedy. Dark comedy. So much for being lucky. Look, I told those two dickheads would take part in one of the endings. Pardon me. Idiots.
Hey, dude, I think it's a drunk or something.
Aren't we the ones who are like, smashed?
Right on, dude. So it's like, join the club.
I heard this rock and roll.
What the fuck? Their voices are switched.
Catch you later, dude. You're gonna, like, get run over or something if you stay there.
You just ran him over, you dickheads. They just killed him, man. Shouldn't they? Well, nobody's ever seen it. Life was beautiful. It was so wonderful, and then he got hit by a car. See what I mean? Tragic but comical ending. I mean, that's black comedy, isn't it? I think that's what it's called, isn't it? Where it has a dark sense of humor to it. See and then see. If I could only do it over again. Just one more time. Sounds like song lyrics, really, doesn't it? The end. So we got 3 more endings, technically 5 more endings if we include this other thing that happens when you get all the endings that I've never tried. But I will try it out. I've never actually got ending A, so I never unlocked it. Well, that's all. No portrait or anything, it's like no portrait. If there was a portrait, it'd be like a very bloodied looking Eike. He'd be like, ah, shit, man. Went through all that trouble to survive and I get freaking hit by a bunch of drunks. So it looks like you can see 100% on one of them now. Yeah. Anyways, I'll see you next time for when I go for ending B1 and B2, because there's 2 versions of ending B. And I'll do them next time. So see you next time, viewers. See you next time.